Good morning, brave awakened ones. This is Veronica, Lady V of Higher Realm Holistics, medical empathic intuitive, certified, integrative holistic health nurse, spiritual coaching counselor. I'm here this morning sharing this view, which is right by my bedside. And this shot in particular, I'm showing you them. They're my Korean wedding dolls. Okay, are they beautiful? This is the bride, this is the groom. This is a little side table that I have right next to my bed. They're wrapped in plastic, that's why they look like that. I've had them for a good 20 years, or longer than that, maybe 25 years. I came across them at a church garage sale. I was walking by, just having a walk down a block, around my mom's area when she lived in Long Island. And it was a Korean church and they were having a sale, garage sale. And I was guided to turn around and see these dolls, these Korean wedding dolls. And they were just sitting there on the table. And it was actually sold to me for $12. I'll never forget that. And I spoke to a South Korean friend of mine. Well, we used to be friends. She's one of those people that dropped off the face of the earth as I ascended. And she wanted these dolls so bad. She said they were like from the late 1800s, early 1900s. And she's like, I should have them because I'm Korean. That's actually one of the reasons why we stopped talking. She wanted it so bad that I shouldn't have it. I said, no, I have to have it because it's my reminder. And when I first came across those dolls, it spoke to me and said, it's the first time I heard, he'll be waiting for you when you get there. That's the first time I heard that phrase. He will be waiting for you when you get there. My soulmate, my twin flame, however you want to put it. I'm kind of getting away from that twin flame word. I prefer soulmate because, it's just, I don't know. I just like the way it feels better. It feels better to me to say soulmate. So that's my soulmate doll right there. And whenever I'm feeling down and lonely, which I am right now, and I know so many light workers are feeling this way right now, that complete and total isolation, like that guy or girl is not there to have your back, to stand behind you. You're completely standing there on your own. And that's because we're right past that, we're at that 0 point. We just passed that 0 point, actually. That 1-1 portal yesterday that opened. And of course, 2018 adds up to an 11. So it's, 1-1-11, that new beginning. And the cards that I drew yesterday were the Death card and the Death card and the Fool card. And then I was like, and then later on, time is weird. So whether it be last night or this morning, whatever, I just was having a conversation with Jesus all night long. And I was asking him, I said, geez, I just feel so isolated, more than usual, completely isolated. Everything seems so quiet around me, just quiet. Even though my kids are calling me every day, talking to my mother, my sisters, my BFF, it still feels still and quiet and different. And he pointed out that 1-1-11 portal to me. He goes, yes, you just reached that point. And I said, what is that portal? What is it called? And he said, you are in this world, but not of it. And that is what Lightworkers are going through right now. This is what we're in right now. This is the energy we're in right now, becoming in the world, but not of it. Because this is a 3D, 4D world, and you're entering that 5D energy. And the higher you go through 4D, and many Lightworkers, you're in that upper 4D, second wavers. some forerunners, most forerunners are already working with the 5D energies, but and you know, we oscillate back and forth until everything calms down come 2019. I'm still oscillating back and forth. I started working with 5D, but I oscillate between upper 4D and 5D, and you oscillate a little bit. But like it's getting more concrete, so therefore that's why you're feeling that isolation, because the air is getting thinner. Like I make that analogy of being that Sherpa, going to that mountain, climbing all the way up, blazing the trail for the asleep collective. For once they awake, they have a trail blazed before them so they could go up that trail. The same way forerunners blaze that trail for other light workers. And it's not about separation. Whoever put that comment in saying I'm trying to separate people by saying that, I'm going to delete your comment, okay? Because you're trying to cause confusion. It's not about separation. It's about being an older soul. It's about coming down and doing your job as a light worker. And, you know, we all have very specific jobs we're here to do. We come down with different skill sets because we went through the millennia of all these lifetimes up to this lifetime, picking up on those skill sets for a time such as this. Okay, so get over it and get over yourself. So being a forerunner and a light bearer, you know, I'm feeling it first, and you know, forerunners and light bearers have felt it first. Like I've been feeling it for a while, but like yesterday was like very intense, and it was a noted mark difference. It's like I get those noted mark difference, and like I said, when it comes to me, it's very, very marked. Like every 3 months, bam, new cycle. Every 6 months, even bigger cycle, and every 9 months, that 369 thing. Hey, and then I was wondering about 369 because I started noticing and writing it down few years ago, 3 years ago. I started here we go again with the 3, writing it down. And then that's when the Tesla video, I came across the Tesla video, and I was like, oh, okay, but he didn't explain it much at all. So, and I haven't heard too many explanations about 369. But I know that's how my life rolls. So if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. Didn't resonate with me for the longest. I'm still like, just going with the flow, basically. That's how I'm going with it. I'm just going with the flow. Going with what feels right. So that's why I suggest go, you know, listen with your heart, not with your earth, ego, mind. Listen with your actual heart. If you listen with your heart, it'll make sense. You know, whatever needs to make sense will make sense, whether it's me or somebody else. Any which ways. Thought I'd share that because I know that feeling is so intense right now, that being here but not here, being in this world but not of it, it's actually supposed to be a good thing. It's supposed to be where we're supposed to be, because you can't help them if you're in the midst of it. You have to be outside of the fog in order to see, you know, the way clear. You have to be able to see the way clear. If you're in the midst of the fog, you know, you can't get out of it. We already went through the fog. Okay, you're in a clearing right now, a lot of light workers, and you're trying to figure out, okay, which direction do I take now? Where am I going now? I still feel blockages. That's because, you know, you're in that mid 4D state. You know, that's where you got to get through, where you have some blockages and your kundalini's blocked a bit, and you need to break through that, which, by the way, I was guided to start doing some webinars, and they're coupled with healing meditations and unblocking meditations, where I call down, you know, where I work with the Kali energy, and I'm going to do some EFT tapping along with it to help unblock the kundalini, to help break down the blockages, cutting cords, all those things. If you go on my website, higherrealmholistics.com, you can book yourself for the webinars that start on the 7th of November. I have the November schedule up right now because that's the ones that I was guided to that came up. The program was giving to me for those. December didn't come up yet. So that's what I put, the November one. And if you still want private sessions, of course, please go to higherrealmholistics.com, and you could book through there and send me messages through there. Like I said, I'm not getting alerts with messages and stuff via YouTube anymore. That literally, not a single one, hasn't been for almost a week now. So I'm just, if I respond, if I see comments, because I'm constantly checking. Any which ways, just to let you know, you're becoming, you're in the state of being in the world, but not of it, meaning not of the 3D, 4D energies. You're becoming more 5D, which is a thing to be celebrated, even though it doesn't feel that way. And people are dropping off, and it's lonely, and it's as busy as you could be. As crazy and chaotic things look around you, it's eerily quiet. That's all I could say. The silence. Just focus on this. And even if you're not everyone's meant to match up with a soulmate or a twin flame this lifetime. Just know this person or this soul tribe is here for you. Okay, is here for you. Whether it's online, virtually, where you could meet up and hook up with, you know, fellow light workers. And that's another thing, being a light worker, because we all have different assignments. Some of us are grouped together in assignments, and we're meant to work together, but some of us are meant to work pretty much alone, or to head things up. I know I am. So it makes things even lonelier, but like I said, I keep my eye on knowing that wherever that point is, like Jesus told me, he'll be there when you get there. So I know I'm almost there, wherever there is, but I have the faith to believe it, that it's happening. And this is right above there. Isn't that lovely? I love seeing that every morning, right next to my altar. All right, y'all. Love and light. Remember, webinars are available on my website, HighRealmHolistics.com. So peace, victory to light. Lady V out.